Welcome. Thank you for joining me for our upper body strength workout today. As you can see, I've got 2 sets of weights. So this is my moderate weight, and I'll be using my moderate weight for the warm-up. And then what I'm going to be doing on some of the exercises today, as you know, that we want to, with these sessions, we're always looking at progression. So I've got slightly heavier weights that I'll switch to. There's no way that I'll be able to do the whole workout with them. When I hit fatigue, I'll go back to my moderate weights. You are more than welcome to join me if you're on your strength training journey. You might just want to use the session as it stands. So if we can take feet hip width apart, and we can take a squat down for 2 and lift, yes. So you guys know by now that even if we're doing upper body, as far as the warm-up's concerned, we do a whole body approach because it's going to get the heart rate up, it's going to get the blood pumping to around the whole body, warming the whole body. And it's a really good way of prepping the upper body muscles too. We go 2 more, 1 more time. So now we take a bicep curl. So we lift and down. So with these sessions, we vary them. We vary them by type, we vary them by exercise, we vary them by tempo. So today's just a bit of a slower one. So we go back into a squat again, down for 2 and lift. And again, breath in on the way down, breath out as we come up. So we take that down and lift. Back into the bicep curl, but we'll press overhead. Lift, drive, back and down. And again, lift, drive, back and down. Lift, drive. 2 more. 1 more time. And now I'm going to come into a deadlift. Down for 2. Lift, then tricep kickbacks. 1, 2, and again, so I take that deadlift down and back, tricep kickbacks, push and release again, so I take that down, back, tricep kickbacks, 2 more sets, so I take that down, lift, kick back, and again now, so I'm breathing in on the way down, out as I come up, push back. Now I'm going to take this into a dead row. Down, row, release. Down, row, release. Down, row, release. Down, row. 2 more. And again. And release. So I'm going to pop these weights down. Something I should have done before I start. I'm going to take my rings off. Okay, so let's just loosen off. Loosen off around the shoulder. So descending sets. So we've got 3 rounds. 3 exercise combinations, less repetitions each time. So I'm going to go for my heavy weight now. My bicep curl. So I take that lift and release. Lift and release. Now, if you're going a little bit lighter, you could probably get away with both arms at the same time. Yeah. So a nice way when you're working heavier is to go unilateral. So what does unilateral mean? You're working one side at a time. If you are working with lighter weights, but you still want to push yourself, you can go bilateral, which is both weights, both arms at the same time. So take a breath out on the lift, breath in on the return. And again. Lovely work. So we've got 1.5 minutes each round, the first round. Yeah. Ooh. And again. So take that lift and release. Lift. And now my timings are very slightly different. I always have these structured workouts on the board, and the timings, I'm out slightly, so I'm just going to guesstimate another 20 seconds. So please don't shoot me if it's not exactly 1 minute 30. And again. And again. So now I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Lat raise and down. So I go lat raise and back. And I've gone lighter because I know that my shoulders won't cope with that weight. Not yet. And again. So now I'm going to adapt this. So I'm going to add rotation. Out, rotate, back and down. So again, we're working very fine muscles supporting the shoulder joint, which is why I've not gone too heavy with this. Now you can lose the rotation if you have a history of shoulder impingement. You may want to lose the rotation anyway and just go for the lat raise. 30 seconds. Out, rotate, back and down. Out, rotate, woo, and again. Go, 4, 3, 2, and the 1. So I'm just going to loosen off. So I'm still going to stay with my slightly lighter weight. So right here, I'm going to come down, lift into an upright row. So down, lift, upright row. Now speed it up. So you go down, row, release, rise, upright row. Upright row. Down, row, release, rise, upright row. Upright row again. Down, row, release, rise, upright row. Upright row. Down, row, release, rise, upright row. Upright row again. Down, row, release, rise, upright row. 30 seconds. Down, row, release, rise, upright row. Upright row again. Down, row, release to rise, upright row. And we're going to take 30 seconds recovery, then we're going back in for our second round. And again. Down, row, release, rise. Down, row, release. 2 more. And the 1. So those weights go down, and you're just going to take a little bit of recovery. Let's loosen off, grab some water if you want. So I'm going to go a little bit heavier again for the biceps, and I'm going to go lighter for the second 2. By the time we get to the last round, I may be able to, on the last set, go heavier. And this is the way that you're working. You're judging all the way. If you're newer, you may need a bit more guidance. You just drop me a line. 1 minute. Here we go. Remember, if you're not hitting fatigue by the end of these rounds, maybe you could be lifting both arms at the same time. Again. "30 seconds to go." Now I'm going to go lighter again for the second round, in the light of the complex muscles that I'm working through the shoulder joint. And again. One more each side. So I'm coming down for those Other weights again. Lift, rotate, back, down. Now if you feel the temptation to arch your back, take one foot, back will help. Lift, rotate, back and in. And lift, rotate, back. Lift, rotate, back. Again. Woohoo! Lift, rotate, back and down. Lift, rotate, back. Again. Lift, rotate. 15 seconds. And again now. 2 more. 1 more set. And release, loosen off. Okay, you ready? We take dead row. 1. Lift. Upright row twice. Dead row. Down, row. Release. And again. Down. So this round, I know that with the amount of reps that we've got, that's going to be enough to take me to fatigue. But when I go into our last round with 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure I could go heavier. And that's what I want you to be thinking through the whole workout. At any point on any of the exercises, do you think, oh, actually, I'm quite comfortable this round. I could go heavier. Yeah. Down, row, release. Last time. And I lift. Those weights go down. And loosen off. Again, just loosen off the shoulder. And change. Just loosen off through the waist. Right, you ready, team? Just 30 seconds. If you have been alternating, but you're not going to go heavier, but you need more challenge, could you do both arms at the same time? And again. 15 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm coming back down to my slightly lighter weights. Shoulders back. Lat, rotate, back and down. Lat, rotate, back and down. Lateral raise, rotate, back. Yes. Really giving the back of the shoulders and your posture muscles a good old wake up call. And again, lift. One time. Those go down. Okay, so we've got that dead row into upright row combo. So here we go. Down, row, lift. And again. Down, row, release. And again. Down, row, release. Down, row, release. 2 more sets. Down, row, release. Lift. Lift one more time. Down, row, release. Lift. Lift. And then those weights go down. Loosen off. And the opposite side. Take the hands away, tuck the chin in. Take the hands behind, open out through the chest. Let's take a stretch through the back of the arm. Change sides. Hands to the thighs. Push the middle of the back away and let the head relax. And then roll all the way up. And then loosen off. I can feel my back and my posture muscles zinging now. I hope you can too. Thank you so much for joining me for our upper body strength declining reps or descending reps workout. I really hope you enjoyed the session today.